Please don't kill me.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
Take a closer look at the details on the figurehead.
There's an odd mark on the side of the figurehead. Battle damage, weather staining. It almost looks like a pattern, however.
Lay your hand on the figurehead.
Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry.
Keep your hand where it is.
The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on fire.
Ow.
Brethren, show us the path to salvation.
Okay, so that didn't quite work. Beast. Will you put that out, please? All right, Lohse. Try this again.
The figurehead continues its vigil over the seas. The detail is remarkable.
Lay my hand on it.
Searing pain races up your arm.
And
The
then
ship senses you.
we're gonna remove it.
The pain in your arm subsides to a dull tingle. The skin in your hand is already blistering.
In spite of what happened last time, reach out your hand and touch the figurehead again.
Searing pain
Okay,
the pain
bad
in
idea.
your arms.
Okay, so that's not doing anything for me.
Blessings to our fallen.
But that's good to know, because that means that, you know, the answer that I'm seeking is not necessarily up here. Although there is this magister up there. Is there a way to get up there? I don't think there is. I think there's a way to get up to this one, but that's not going to help either. All right, well, let's go back downstairs and see what we can't do with what's his butt? It's Alexander. Although we do have some people here that we could talk to, technically. Like, we have these assistants, which are the silent monks. Well, let's be honest, probably not going to get much out of that. So let's not even bother. But I could go back downstairs. And I could try to do stuff with the door, but that doesn't really seem to be working. So I don't know. How do I want to handle him? I could try healing him, right? Like, that might be an option.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
Thank you. Let's hey.
Hold on, I'll get that.
Did you get that?
Keep an eye on the red
Thank
until
you.
the cage is locked again.
Let's get everybody in the cell, right? Just so we're all in here, just in case she tries to attack us. But I am going to try to heal him. We'll see if that does anything. Like, if that appeases her or not.
I warned you not to touch.
All right, looks like we're fighting her. It's the only thing that I feel like I have as an option to me. So we're good with that. I will haste red. And I will do this. Give myself an extra action point, of course. And then we're just going to blow her up. All that extra fire damage. Jeez, that does so much damage to her. Look at that. What? Why'd you petrify her? Yeah, she's like super dead, isn't she? Let's use Sky Shot on her. And let's see what this is like. Bam. Ooh, so good. Well, she's super dead. Let's go, loot her. And nothing. Well, I kind of wanted to keep her
Bishop
alive.
Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Get a look at his face.
Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Inspect his hands.
Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Look closely at his regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Slip the gem from around his neck, place it in your pocket.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Well, that was easy. I mean, relatively. Let's talk to her.
The Seeker has removed one of her gauntlets in order to flex her wrist. It bears inflamed marks from where shackles bit into her. She sees you.
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend.
Okay, well, I was hoping that she might actually have something to comment on about that. Either way, let's see if I can't not open this door first, because this door's got all the loot in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's important. I bet you I can get into the door from over there.
There's no entry through the starboard door.
Okay, I tried. I gave up real quick on that one. I'm sure there might have been a way to convince it, but
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you.
Hold the gem you took from Alexander out towards the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Hold the gem to the six-sided shape carved in the figurehead's forehead.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Tell the door the password seems to have changed. Ask for a new one.
No.
My wits isn't very good. My memory is better. Demand the password on the authority of Dallas herself. Success impossible.
The human mind is as simple as it is stubborn. My answer remains as ever. No.
Huh. Curious.
This is the stateroom. Authorized personages only. Speak the password.
What would be the password? We did pick up a book at one point. Let's auto sort here. Let's see, what book did we pick up? Let's put that. Oh, Migo's ring. I could probably give that to Sibyl instead of the cursed ring she's got. Yeah, maybe I didn't pick. I thought I did pick up some kind of book, but it wasn't that. But that is. In fact, I'm just gonna go through all my crap here as I see it. Sodden Diary. Today is monumentous one. So monumentous, in fact, that crap. Let's go back to that. So monumentous, in fact, that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance, so that one day, should I have a family, my children and their children may know of my small involvement in these momentous times. So to begin, today the Divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrived on board. She swept by in all her momentous gloriousness, and I fancy that she glanced at me. A tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The hammer smiled at me, possibly. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole conversation, but I believe she spoke the principle of fortitude, which, of course, an important part of both the ethos of the order and of maritime construction. The doors seemed suitably inspired and open for her. She glided inside, and we have not seen her since. A momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship to sea. Actually, okay.
This is the stateroom. Authorized personages only. Speak the password.
State the password. Fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Cool. Glass, there's loot. And there is a man. Well, let's talk to the man first.
Just one more moment, please.
Can I look at what he's got real quick before? He's got vipers, a really nice dagger. Really, really nice. He's got a crazy crossbow. That's a lot of damage. That is really good, but I do like my bow quite a bit. He also has some armor. Okay. He's got a really nice sword. And you know what? Looks like I might be buying stuff from this guy once I'm done interrogating him. He also has a couple stuff for necro, raised bloated corpse, probably the only thing, and obviously resurrection scrolls that I'll need outside of that. Okay, let's go outside.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that you and your compatriots have seized the ship from the Magisters and demand to know who he is.
I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a Magister holdout?
Yes.
That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt.
Point out that prisoners aren't usually held in the master cabin. Why was he here?
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices.
Sure.
She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Remark that it sounds like he was kept as her personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Express your sympathies.
Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that you consider yourself a musician rather than a rescuer.
Ah, I do like music. I created a never-ending music box for a lizard viceroy once. In fact, I do believe the box has outlived the lizard. Ancient Empire politics are so cutthroat. I must hear you perform at some point. But for now, I ought to carry on with what I'm doing here. Unless there was something else?
Ask what exactly Dallas had him doing here?
Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur.
The remark that the memory loss is very convenient. There must be more.
Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience. Pass me that copper wire there, would you?
Hold the wire out of reach and say that you want to hear a proper ending to his story first.
An unseen force yanks the copper out of your grasp. Tarquin catches it and offers you a thin smile.
Butterfingers? I'm afraid I truly can't remember anything. Now, unless there's something else you want, I need to get back to my work.
Say that you don't believe him.
I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this?
Declare that you can sense he has secrets. That makes him dangerous in your eyes.
Well, you're painting me into a corner here, friend. And I don't like to be cornered.
Well, you do not have a lot of armor or life. I could kill you.
If this one was enslaved by Dallas, then he could still be under her thrall. We can't risk keeping him around.
I'm not perfect myself. It isn't for me to judge this one.
Anyone who faced enslavement deserves our sympathy, not our blades. Leave him.
Okay. Something tells me that he'll only bring us woe, but I can't judge him yet. There's something wrong with him. I just know it. Kill him now right now. I can't. He may have some use later.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service.
Remark that you think there's more to his story. He can trust you if there's something he wants to get off his chest.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
Do my Lohse thing. Remark that if you keep something bottled up inside you, it might break out at an inopportune moment. Better to get things out in the open.
The waters run deeper than I would have anticipated. My business remains my own for now. But perhaps we shall talk again at some point.
Okay, so let's buy some scrolls. 7 of them, in fact, is a great deal. I feel like this freaking shield is great. So maybe we should pick that up. Ooh, we're running low on stuff. Let's put my crap in there. That does balance it out a bit. I kind of want to keep that chain lightning book. And the soothing cold I forgot to give to Beast, so we could do that. As far as everything else is concerned, I don't really know how much else that I have that is super good. I guess I can get rid of these cups. And these plates. Just like, get rid of this crap. That rabbit's paw, the scraps, some teeth, sure. They're going for a lot, apparently. A jar of maggots. That animal hide, let's get rid of it. Empty grenades. I'm not going to be making anytime soon. That cup we can get rid of. That bucket. It's funny. Pearls, sure. I don't know what I want to do with this doll. Let's get rid of that doll. No, let's keep the doll. Just in case we come across the girl still. It's a possibility. We'll get rid of that crappy bow. A couple bones. Actually, we're making up a lot of gold here by just getting rid of crap. I feel like some of these potions are good, so I'm going to keep a hold of them. And I've got ways to make water, so I can get rid of that. Got ways to make oil, so I can get rid of both of those. The smoke grenade is okay. We'll keep a hold of it just in case. And, yeah, I think I'll keep everything else for the time being. Not the pot, though. Get rid of that. Oh, of course, in that book. Now, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see if he's got anything else. He's got a shield. He's got some pretty nice pants. He's got a nice amulet there. But for the most part, aside from the rings, the rest of his stuff, I think, is pass-worthy. Except that one-handed mace is really good. All right, so let's balance out the scales there. And cool. So, say that his reluctance to talk about himself makes you doubt that he's trustworthy. Wonder if he can give you any insight into Dallas following his time in her captivity, or ask about the gauntlet he's wearing. Is it Magister forged?
No! This piece is far beyond what those wretches could muster. This is something of my own design, to meet my own requirements. The Magisters left me weakened, but this will help give me the strength to carry on my work.
Note that he seems to be a skilled craftsman. Is there anything he'd be willing to trade? Okay, so yeah, okay, well, we already, yep. Take your leave. So, interesting, right? An interesting character, for sure, but it allowed us to, it allowed us to get a nice shield, really nice shield. Equip that, and of course, we're just gonna go down the line, just the hand-me-downs like we do. We'll get rid of that. I'm kind of curious in general as to like the state of things. Let's split this. We'll give 2 to Beast, and I'll give 2 to Seville. I'm just gonna do these now because I could do them later, but it's better just to do it now. And of course, we'll give 2 to Prince. Boom. Oh, it's kind of spread out. Spread the love. Teleporter pyramid. Glowing runes mark this pyramid as an item an item far out of the ordinary. Using it will teleport the wielder to a location of a near identical pyramid. Trap disarm.
Pyramid? What on Revlon is this for?
You just received a teleporter pyramid.
Only
These
one way
pyramids
to
are
find
linked.
out. Try using it.
Open your inventory, use the teleporter pyramid to teleport. Okay, interesting. It'll be curious to see where that takes me. So I will take that. But, ooh, wow, there's like all these little potion things. Oh my goodness, if I can find like a ton of these, I can actually make quite a bit of potions, I'm sure. Oh, this is great. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, and it's all going to Beast. Not what I wanted. Lohse. Because Lohse has the opportunity of getting lucky. health potion there. This is nice. Lots of stuff. Give it to me. Oh, ooh. See, like I got lucky. I got a magic helmet, which is really nice, and I may use that on one of my characters. We shall find out, depending on who's got what. Ooh, there was a really good potion in that one. What potion was that? Medium Constitution potion. 3 con. That's pretty good. So I know his helmet's pretty crappy. Let's switch that out. Here's the thing, though. That gives 1 arrow surge. If I give this to him and sell that, obviously, he's then free to now learn Chain Lightning, right? So where is Chain Lightning? Costs 2 memory. Oh, and that's interesting. Well, he doesn't need Bless, although I could keep it on his bar in case he finds some stuff. Bloodsucker's okay. Uncanny Evasion is great. Death Wish is awesome. That's the problem, is a lot of this stuff is really good, and I want him to keep some of it. And I think Soothing Cold in combination with the armor one that I just got for red is going to be a really powerful combo, so I'm going to keep that. But I'll remove Shackles of Pain for now. I said I'll remove. There, that's right. You got to just click. Oof. But it requires Source. Chain Lightning does. So in that case, let's remove Bless and put those back on. Interesting. That's why it's so good. Curious. Let's go back to Lohse. Let's loot that gold pile. There's actually quite a bit of gold on there. See, the thing is, like, some of these glasses are worth a little bit of gold.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were taking a shine to me. You're hardly out of my presence lately.
I think just getting rid of those will be fine. It's an extra 88 gold. Identifying glass, dusty tome. Sure, I'll take those. Zach's Talon.
I found something.
Ooh. Oh, that goes downstairs. Interesting. All right, let's take Zach's Talon. Let's take that medium healing potion. Dense notes. Let's look at those. Medical log from the desk of Niles, House Physician. Round 1, normal staff. Purging applied to sorcerer. Result typical. Round 2, normal staff. Purging applied to non-sorcerer. Result death. This is stuff that he's done to sorcerers. Interesting. Let's get rid of that. Thick book, huh? Lots of books. Treatise on Humanity. Rhymes of the Ranger. Sure. Some of these are crafting stuff, which is why I'm looking at it. Ooh, I'll take those. Thick book. No, let's just put that on the ground. I will read this, though. What's it going to teach me? Shocking Arrowhead. Nice. I'll take the sheets of paper. That's a book. Look in here. Wheat. Sure. Whatever. Ooh, solid ring. See, here's the nice thing is now I can give this to her. Boom. She's still cursed, right? Because that the curse still applies to her, but now I could, which I don't think she has bless. Oh, she does have bless. Let's let her bless herself. You know what I mean? Boop.
Oh, bloody ring. It's loose.
Nice. So that is, she's no longer cursed.
Off me and stay off.
Let's sell that cursed ring. You know what I mean? Feeling good. Feeling like we're, you know, making a lot of game progress here, even though it's slow progress. But ooh, another resurrection show. Heck yeah. It's so good progress. And picking up this paper stuff seems kind of dumb, but it allows me to make stuff like scrolls and books and whatnot. Fireball scroll, sure. Raise bloated corpse skill book. Cool. Yeah, we'll give that to Beast. Because he's kind of doing the necro thing. In fact, there is, by the way, a necromancer ability that does allow you to resurrect, but it deals vitality damage, a lot of it. And under ordinary circumstances, it straight up kills you. However, I'm gonna read this real quick and get your recipe, small poison bottle. So the however that goes along with that is, why does he still have a ring slot that I have? Ooh. No, crap, I didn't want to drop that.
Nice.
Yep. Hey, why don't you put that on, buddy? Sure. And he gains restoration. So if you either have more than 3,000 life, which is a possibility later on in the game, or, and this is kind of the cool thing, you use a necromancer ability that keeps you from dying, you're able to use the resurrection. It won't actually do
something.
that stuff. Ooh. Oh, nice. Beast, you looked a little antsy there. He was excited. He was dancing around. So we'll run up over here and we'll push the butt, which will open that, which allows us to then come up here. Nice. So before I go looting the rest of this, loot room, huh? Yeah, we'll loot that. There's a button there, which I believe will open this door. It does. Cool. Sure, we'll loot the staff. We'll loot the plate gloves, because this is stuff that I'm going to just sell. We'll loot that painting. May as well. Necklaces, lots of them. There's a chest with a lot of gold. There's a painting of a knight. This is funny. I'm just like stealing everything. It's a blank painting. Okay. Cool. Some extra stuff. We will loot that. Oh, she's moving so slow because she is overburdened. Let's go talk to Tarquin. Tarquin? I guess I should look at these. Just in case. Some of them are good. Like those plate gloves are really good. And
if I didn't know any better,
I'll talk to him in a second. We should equip these for him. And equip those for them. Set that as garbage. I think they all have some pretty good necklaces with effects and stuff on them. Yeah, they do. So we'll just sell all those too. And oh, there's another set of plate gloves. Didn't realize I guess I did pick up two. We'll equip those. And we'll get rid of those. And that painting, the book, paper, that book. Hopefully those will sell. Blood Rose Notes, which I don't think I had read before. Maybe I did. We'll sell that. And, yeah, okay. Let's go back to Lohse, talk to him.
If I didn't know any better,
open this up.
I think you were taking
put my crap in.
You're
get
hardly
my gold
out
back.
Of my presence lately.
Nice. So that, that restores quite a bit. Honestly, a lot of gold. Lots of paintings. I haven't opened this chest up yet. We'll go do that. I might just be able to pick lock. Because I have thievery too. Nice. Steam Lance skill book. Requires 2 source points. Releases a stream of blessed steam, which heals characters in its path and removes burning, necrofire, diseased, and decaying. Restores 44 for 3 turns. 2 memory slots. Requires Hydrophist 3. That's really good. Ooh, and there's a strongbox there. Pick lock. This is cool. I feel like I'm learning all sorts of... Oh, 3 thievery skill too low. All right, that's fine. Let's pick up. And put this in Red's bag. And I guess Beast will learn this. Kind of his thing. Healing, it's really good. Cool. So next thing, we need to go downstairs. Oh, immediately into a fight. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can keep Sibyl here, but I should slow that guy. I need to put haste on red, and we'll use this, which then will allow me to do all sorts of stuff. I probably could fireball, and actually that's not a bad idea. Get some of his armor down, you know? That's a lot of magic armor that I just took out. Why? Why do they always go for Sibyl? I don't understand. Okay. Lohse. Why don't you tactical retreat up to... Actually, yeah, up to here. That's great. And now she's hasted, which is awesome. High ground, 45% damage. Oh, yeah. And I could actually heal Sibyl for the first time ever with Lohse. Oh, he's coming up here. I'm okay with it. Lohse is way easier to keep alive. We're learning. So, let's put Uncanny Evasion on her. And I guess I'll just attack this guy. I don't really want to use much else. I have Shackles of Pain that I could use, so that's cool. Actually, maybe that's what... Well, let's do Soothing Cold.
I'll yield to none.
So that's going to restore their magic armor in case they do any crazy thing like that. We'll do Mend Metal, which is going to start giving people armor back. It's a great little combo. I love it. And let's provoke this guy so he's not attacking Sibyl.
I'll yield to none.
And let's attack him. Get some of that armor down, of course. Now, Sibyl really needs to move. But I'm going to get an attack of opportunity against me, which I think is okay. I think it's better than standing next to him. Oh, wow. She got crit there. That was brutal. Actually, might... If I supernova... I'm going to get Lohse, though. That sucks. Let's just go ahead and use my staff.
I'm ready.
And then we will bleed fire. Oh, attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity. Love it. And now he has to attack him because he's taunted, which is great. I'm kind of okay with her being up here by herself. I don't think she's going to immediately die or anything like that. But I really could cast my cat, which will save her. Let's do Sky Shot on this guy. So much damage. I freaking love it.
I'm ready.
Buffs all around. Boom. Cat MVP. I'm telling you. Let's just attack this guy if I can. Will it let me? No. Is he not able to? There it goes. Huh. No, kitty. Kitty's gonna die. But I'm okay with that because now this guy's kind of stuck up there. Right. I don't need to heal anybody, so that's cool. Well, actually, I could heal Sibyl. Who's going next? Prince. Sibyl is gonna go. I could give Death Wish to her actually, because I plan on supernovaing. So I'm gonna leave her health as it is, and instead I will just attack this guy. I don't have enough AP. That's Petrifying Touch. Target's too far. What? That sucks. There we go. Petrified. Heck yeah. Red's turn. Well, he could Crippling Blow, and maybe he should. Also knock this guy down. Let's use Crippling Blow. We haven't used it yet. Get crippled on him, and we'll just attack him. We'll end his turn. Now, I want her to supernova, because she's going to do a lot of... Look at that. 172 fire damage. Whew. Hits them both. Wow. She is crazy. I love her damage. It's really, really good. End turn. It's taken a while, but she's getting there. You know what I mean? Let's just shoot this guy. Boop. That guy's almost dead. This guy needs to move, but he didn't. He's stuck up there because he can't. He can't take a ladder, sucker. Go beast. Finish him off. Really, you couldn't quite do it, could you? That's fine. He'll do it. Gotta love it. Now, interestingly enough, I could actually hit him.
I'm ready.
Oh, he's still got physical armor. Nah, that sucks. Well, let's hit her with a heal. Because he's got it. He's using Migo's ring. And with her thing, she could cast haste on Lohse. And she could hit him with impalement. And she can also hit him with this. Not sure what his plan is. Oh, okay, so he can actually get down here now. Cool. I like how they're just constantly attacking her. It's ridiculous. Gag order. Ugh. Goes into some weird stuff. Boop. Boop. And I'll end turn. So you could heal Sibyl. Maybe you should. She'll be fine. Nice, crit. Beast does not do a lot of damage, I'll tell you what. Not his point though. He's got a lot of utility. And that's definitely his strength. I could move her up here. Which would get her height advantage. And then she could hit him with this. And then she could use lead fire. Maybe target is out of line of sight. Oh. Okay, enter. He's slowed, so he can't really go anywhere. And we'll sky shot. What a cool ability. I love it. Attack. Attack again. And Beast should probably heal, but we just gotta kill this guy. Let's just finish him off, then we can rest. Attack. Attack again. Boom.
Those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
Alright, let's loot him. Most important. Ooh, unidentified ring. What a good ring looking. What a good looking ring. Identify. 17 magic armor, 1 huntsman, 2 geomancer. Hell yeah. Mine. I love it. That's good. We're gonna leave Migo's ring on red. Teleporter pyramid. Oh, okay, so that was another way down here.
Another pyramid.
Oh, that's interesting. I could use that. That's really interesting. What's this? There's a fork in there. Useless is what it said. That's funny. It's like this whole area. It's a book. I mean, I guess I can loot the book. What kind of book is it? Just a book. This book is lined with beautiful calligraphy. All right, whatever. Logbook. Okay, that's better. Maybe that'll be more useful. A captain's log. Madame, as requested, I've carried out thorough trials on impish pyramids and have drawn the following conclusions. 1. Using one pyramid teleports you to the other. 2. Connected entities will follow whomever has initiated travel. 3. You can use the pyramid while holding it in your hand or interacting with it while it rests on the ground. 4. Touching a pyramid isn't sufficient to use it. You must access its other functions by another method. This is all I have discovered, thus you may assume this is all there is to discover about these particular relics. Tarquin. Very interesting. Wonder what I can do with that. Ooh. Charming arrow. Nice. Such charm for one turn. There's a key, an old key. Now to find out what it unlocks. Hand knit glove, shackles of pain, restoration scroll. Okay, so well we can just set those like that. There doesn't really appear to be anything else down here. It's kind of dark, so it's hard to see if there is anything, but I suppose that we can just go back upstairs. And, well, we have that key, so actually, maybe that key opens that box. Is that an option? Open. It does. Diary. Here. Let's put that in my inventory. Let's take the gold. And of course, oh, let's throw this on the ground. All right, read the diary. Dear diary, pages and pages of undated diary entries fill the well-cared-for yet well-worn tome. Of course, I'd like to think that this makes sense because all of this is for nothing if I lose my head. The only thing I can count on to guide me is my good sense. Without that, I'm no better than them. Is it really as mad as it seems? We're so alike. There's a kinship there I've never felt before. I suppose history would paint me the same way it painted him if I don't succeed. Dallas, the tyrant, Dallas Rex. Power is important, I said to him in one form, and he said it back to me in another. Power is necessary in order to do great things, worthy things, the only worthy thing. He knew that, and so do I. And heads break along the way. But in those shockwaves, something invaluable shakes loose. I've never met anyone who understands this. What I wouldn't give to open these bars and go sit beside him, look straight into his eyes. I bet I'd see my own reflection in them. What am I waiting for? Towards the end of the diary, one entry stands out. It is written in large, unkept print, the same hand as before, but not the same mood. Amazing! He's seen so much more in me than I ever knew to look for. The form he has shown me, hard to believe I ever believed my wings were figurative. Curious. What was that about? Maybe I should talk to him about all this.